Hello, we are here to do my week 29 raw pregnancy video journal. It was kind of a slower week. We had stuff going on the weekend. My youngest, at least my youngest right now, turned 9. On Saturday. I am a little late doing the video. So I turned 29 weeks the same day she turned 9 years old. I thought that was interesting. So that was pretty neat. So we had her birthday on Saturday. We had a couple, we had an extra service on Friday night. So we had stuff going on the weekend, but over the week it was fairly quiet. I didn't have major food cravings of any one kind. I did have almond butter, I had the avocados, I had, some oatmeal cookies, I had different fruits, I had whatever, just all kinds of different things, all kinds of raw foods. I have noticed I am getting hungrier than I used to get. I am eating smaller meals though. I have been getting heartburn. I know last week's video I said I had a little bit. I've been getting worse heartburn this week. So I'm pretty sure she's going to come out with hair. I had very, very severe heartburn with all of my kids. And they came out with lots of hair. I'm pretty sure she's going to come out with lots of hair too. Rigo has very thick hair. And so I'm pretty sure she's going to come out with hair too. From what my research showed is that the hormone that, there's a hormone that relaxes your esophagus or something, that's what causes the heartburn. That same hormone is what puts hair on the baby's head. And so that's why there's a correlation there. The baby has turned. She's head down. I don't know if that was this week 29 or week 20. I don't remember if I've already mentioned it. But if I haven't, she has turned. She is head down. Oh, and I have been swelling. It's usually at night. And in just kind of like maybe my calves and ankles and feet. Not super severe. It makes it so I'm uncomfortable. But I noticed if I sit for a long time in one position or if I'm walking a lot, I'll swell in my legs at night. Then I go to sleep. I notice it kind of just before bed. And then I'll go to sleep and in the morning it's gone, and the next day, depending on how much I do, if I do a lot, I end up swelling again. That's typical for a pregnancy. So I did want you to know that being 100% raw is not going to completely get rid of your heartburn or your swelling. That will happen. And I did take a blood sugar test with my doctor, and my blood sugar was 75. I don't know a lot about blood sugar, but they said that that was excellent. They were very happy with it. My blood pressure was still great. The baby was great. She is still measuring big. Everything was good. We did a lot of different testing. Now, I did find out that my iron was a little low, and I found that to be strange because I get in a lot of iron, so I had them test my B12. And they did say that my B12 was slightly low, not anything super major, but they did suggest that I take extra B12. And the reason why I decided to look into that was because my blood type is an AB positive. AB blood type does not produce the right chemical in the stomach to absorb B12 efficiently. It's just part of your blood, my blood type. If you're I think it was an A, is a little bit better, but they could have issues too. And if you're an O or if you're a B, you probably aren't going to have that problem because you produce the right protein to absorb it. Now, I was just barely low, and so if I wasn't pregnant, I probably would not have been low, even though I am an AB. But because I'm pregnant and the baby's taking a lot of B12 and I am an AB, then I was a little low, and so I have started taking this. It is a raw vitamin code, raw iron. This raw iron also has a lot of B12 in it, over 8,000% of the B12. It's got vitamin C. To absorb iron, you need B12 and you need vitamin C. So I don't think it was my iron that's really low. It's my B12 that's low, which is causing the iron not to be absorbed as well. And my iron wasn't super low either. It was just a little bit. But we want to make sure that we have the absolute best nutrition for the baby as possible. It wasn't really something that has to be worried about, but I am taking this now. So it is raw vitamin code, raw iron. So if you are doing 100% raw pregnancy and you are an AB, I would highly suggest to have your doctor check your B12. And if you are low on B12, most likely you are also low on iron. You may be getting dizzy. You may have a little bit, you might be a little sluggish, something like that. So if you start feeling like that and you're an AB, check your B12. If you are deficient in B12, take a supplement. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just fruits and vegetables it's coming out of, but it's more of a condensed version of it, because I can't eat that much in order to get it all in. So I do eat nutritional yeast, but I know there's some conflict whether that's really absorbable or not. So anyways, I'm taking that. I'm still taking my raw prenatal vitamin and juicing, and I mean, she's growing great even with that slight deficiency. So I have started doing that. Now I do want to show you something. I've been making tons of little diapers because we bought a bunch of, or my sister actually got us a lot of Kauai Minky diapers, but they're big and they're one size, so they're supposed to fit anywhere from 8 pounds to 35 pounds, all the way to potty training. But I was a little worried about the umbilical cord, and so I decided to try to make some diapers. And this is one of the diapers I made. It is so adorably cute. And this one is a Velcro. I've already prepped these. They have to be washed 10 times. Some people say you don't have to with a newborn, but I had the time, so I wanted to go ahead and do it. So this is a all-in-one. It has a soaker inside of it. So you just put it on just like a regular diaper. And then when they use the restroom, you'll take it off and put on another one. So I made, let's see, 2, 4, 6 of the all-in-ones. And I love them. I just love them. And then I made these pocket diapers for newborn. This one is a snap. And so there's a pocket diaper. There's an insert in here, so after they go to the bathroom, you take the insert out, and it's So that's the pocket diaper. And then I also made some covers. All of these have an umbilical snap or an umbilical drop down. And there's a bunch of covers. I made some covers for pre-folds. And so we have plenty of options to cloth diaper her right from day one. And we're really excited about that. It was so fun making her diapers. I absolutely loved it. And I did mess up a few, but that's how you learn. And it was just super fun. And so I sat here making diapers for at least a full week, if not 2. And it was the funnest thing. Here's another pocket. This is a white one. It kind of looks like an actual disposable diaper, but we are going to be using these. These are organic bamboo inserts, flushable. All it is a thin like piece of paper, and what you do is you put it in the diaper on top. You'll put it on top the diaper, and then when they poop, all you do is you take the thing, pull the corners, and flush it. So it keeps it clean. So I know some people think cloth diapering, ew, that's gross. But the way we're doing it is there's no use spending all the money on disposables, especially when there's so many chemicals in there that hurt the baby, that you can do something like that and just toss it. And this has 200 liners, and it was like $7. So 200 for $7. And you don't even have to change it unless they poop. So if they pee, it's just a peed on diaper. So let's go ahead and show my belly. Rigo's over there going. So here's my 29-week belly. I had to make sure my tie was still tied. This thing kind of pushes in my back. And I can tell you, she is filling me up. She's got stuff in my ribs here, here. She's in my hips. She moves like half the night. She's always moving all day long. She's a mover. And so here's my 29-week belly. And we will be back in just a few days with my 30-week update. Can you believe 30 weeks? I'm already in almost 30 weeks. That's like a shock. I have to see the doctor every 2 weeks now. When she told me that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like getting so close. So that is my update for this week. We will see you next week.